programs that we run, we're more or less a venture capital shop, so invest in early stage tech companies that we think have potential to make big market impacts. This really touches on a question that the lady Warner asked earlier about the kind of key questions that we're hoping to define to ask synthetic biology startups in terms of being able to assess their potential to make big impacts. And I think to a large extent, the jury's still out. We're still working on figuring out what these questions are, and it depends on where you're looking upstream, downstream, software, hardware, data, what types of startups you're actually looking at. The questions are going to differ. We can all say we want to be able to assess who's going to pay, how ready is the market, what is the product market fit. But apart from that, I think it's really it's going to take some time to be able to know the correct questions to start asking in this space. We mentioned technical defensibility a lot amongst us, and that's certainly something we look for. I think that has to be balanced with kind of the ability to iterate and scale quickly. We see a lot of companies that have awesome technical defensibility, but should maybe stay in research labs. And I think this is what the panel is trying to assess. At what point do you have a key piece of IP that you can take to industry and rapidly iterate upon and go to market and start making money? And there's certainly tension there. If you look into different markets and different fields, you see companies that had awesome tech IP but failed. And trying to see, trying to assess that and be thoughtful about that, I think is important. Something that I'd love to kind of get everyone's input on here is if we can make parallels between SynBio and computer science, or SynBio and electrical engineering. I know we see a lot of PhD students come in from Stanford or from Cal with awesome computer science IP. And they too struggle with how do we take this core intellectual nugget and make it a company around it. And in some sense, SynBio is newer and more cutting edge, but there's probably lessons to be learned from looking across industries. And it'd be awesome if anybody had any thoughts or inputs on that.